it's not running, it's a runnable. Interrupt set bit running, yield or preempted by OS, as well as it is scheduled by the operating system, ready and running state. In blocked in waiting, it get the log and a resume function. Thread terminates, sleep done, notify, as well as notify all in case any error has been occurred, and then interrupted, throw exception, suspend, blocked by log, terminated, stop, run exits normally or abnormally. State transition methods for thread. Public synchronized native void start. It start a thread by calling its run method. It is illegal to start a thread more than once. Public final void join. Long milliseconds and into nanoseconds. Let current thread wait for receiver thread to die for at most milliseconds plus nanoseconds time. Static void yield. It is callable by current thread only. It causes the currently executing thread object to temporarily pass and allow other threads to execute. Public final void resume. It is a deprecated. Public final void suspend. Deprecated may lead to deadlock. Public final void stop. Deprecated lead to inconsistency. Interrupting threads. A blocking or waiting call, sleep, wait, join to a thread T that can be terminated by an interrupted exception thrown by invoking T.interrupt. This provides an alternative way to leave the blocked state. However, the control flow is different from the normal case. Example, public void run. Try while, more work to do some work, sleep, normal sleep, exit, continue. It is a give another thread a chance to work. Catch interrupted exception E. Note, the interrupt method will not throw an interrupted exception if the thread is not blocked or waiting. In such case, the thread needs to call the static interrupted method to find out if it was recently interrupted. So, we should rewrite the while loop by while interrupted and more work to do. Interrupt related methods. Void interrupt. Send an interrupt request to a thread. The interrupted status of the thread is set to true. If the thread is blocked by sleep, wait or join, then that interrupted status of the thread is cleared and an interrupted exception is thrown. Conclusion, runnable is interrupted, bit set but no exception thrown. Not runnable, exception thrown but interrupted, bit not set. Static boolean interrupted. It is a destructive query. Test whether the current thread self that has been interrupted. Reset the interrupted status to false. Boolean is interrupted. Non-destructive query. Test whether this thread that has been interrupted without. Fifth one is thread synchronization. Problem with any multi-threaded Java program. Two or more thread objects access the same pieces of data. Too little or no synchronization, there is inconsistency, loss or corruption of data. Too much synchronization, deadlock or system frozen. In between there is unfair processing where several threads that can serve another one hogging all resources between themselves. Multi-threading may incur inconsistency. An example, two concurrent deposits of 50 into an account with zero initial balance. Void deposit initial int amount. Int x is equal to account dot get balance. X plus is equal to amount account dot set balance of x. Deposits 50. X is equal to account dot get balance. X plus is equal to 50. Account now set balance of x. The execution sequence 1 4 2 5 3 6 will result in unwanted. Final balance is 50 instead of 100. So deposit 50. Synchronized methods and statements. Multi-threading can lead to raising hazards where different orders of interleaving produce different results of computation. Order of interleaving is generally unpredictable and is not determined by the programmer. Java's synchronized method as well as synchronized statement can prevent its body from being interleaved by relevant methods. Synchronized object is a synchronized statement with object as log. Synchronized em, it is a synchronized method with this as log. When one thread executes the body of a synchronized method or statement, all other threads are executed from executing any synchronized method with the same object.